I used to compare myself to other people. I used to do that a lot, and trust me, that is something that really, really, really hurt me. Anyway, if I think about it, I used to do that a lot when I was in high school, and in some moments in college, I found myself comparing myself to other people. But this was a problem to me. It was actually a problem to me. I was really, yeah, it's really, really put me in a bad state. And I'm sharing with you, I'm sharing with you now this issue because I actually managed to stop comparing myself to other people. I did that, and I'm going to be sharing with you how I did that. Okay, let me share with you what I used to do here. I used to look at other people that maybe let me share with you what I used to compare myself to. So I used to compare myself to other people on how I look. Actually, how I look. If you look at me, I'm skinny. Yeah, I'm skinny. I'm not that huge. I'm not that bulky. No, I'm not that bulky. So I used to compare myself. I really wanted to have a body that is maybe I wanted to be bulky. I wanted to have big muscles. I wanted to have I wanted to be big. I just wanted to be big. And sometimes this was actually affecting me. I remember working out so much. I used to work out so much to an extent that I got an injury on my back, and I stopped working out for almost a month. Damn. This is something that really frustrated me, and it made me feel like I'm not good enough. When you compare yourself to someone, you will eventually end up feeling that you're not good enough, man. Yeah. So I stopped doing that. And there's several things that I did to stop that. So if you're also comparing yourself to someone, or you're comparing yourself to other people, then this is a video for you. So let me share with you what I did to stop comparing myself to other people. So the first thing that I did is that I focused on my path. Yeah. So the moment you find yourself that you're comparing yourself to other people, you have to focus. You have to sit down and think about what you do. Think about yourself first. Because if you think about yourself and you focus on what you do and focus on what you want to achieve in life, then this is actually going to make you to prevent you from comparing yourself to other people. So sit down and focus on what you do. For instance, let me share with you here. So if maybe you're comparing yourself with how other people live, maybe because they do travel from one country to another, because they have an amazing life, because they have money and you don't have anything in your life, you have to stop focusing on them. You have to focus on what you do. Focus on your life. Focus on the things that you can do better. Focus on the things that you can achieve in your life. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on your career. As in, focus everything. Focus on your path. Where are you going right now? Where are you going? Where are you from? Where are you heading to? Yeah, you have to focus on that. The moment you focus on your path, the moment you focus on the things that you're actually doing, then this is when you'll get the ability, you'll get the power, you'll have the energy to stop comparing yourself to someone else. Because let me tell you something, comparing yourself to other people is actually going to drain you. It's actually going to drain you so much, and you are not going to be happy with how your life is progressing. And actually, this is going to make you stressed. This is actually going to make you depressed, and you don't want that. I know you don't want that. So if I stopped comparing myself when I started focusing on what I do. I focused more on writing my articles. I focused more on doing me. I focus more on creating YouTube videos. I focus more on my career. I focus more on things that actually gave me positive impact in my life. And the moment I did that, that is when I stopped comparing myself to other people. And you should do the same if you want to stop comparing yourself to other people. So the second thing that I did to stop comparing myself to other people, I found inspiration from other people. You have to find inspiration from other people's success, and that is when you stop comparing yourself to other people. So if you've seen your friend maybe is working out and his or her body is maybe is evolving in a way that makes you want to be him or her, take a moment and just look on the positive side. Look on the motivation that you are going to get from that. Look at the inspiration that you are going to get from that. So comparing yourself to that person. Stop wishing that you will be that person. Stop wishing that your body will also maybe evolve in the same way that maybe you say that person is. So stop that, and actually find an inspiration from that. So the moment I used to look at other people's body, because I'm skinny and I wanted to be bulky, I wanted to have big muscles. Maybe I wanted my body to be big. I wanted to be big in a way, so that maybe if I work out, maybe and I can fit actually, I can be actually the way other people look. I wanted it to be taller enough. I used to compare myself, actually my body, to so many other people, and this actually was affecting me. But the moment I pulled myself back and I tried to look at other people's body as an inspiration, at how other people's life are progressing as an inspiration. This is the moment I stopped comparing myself to other people out there. So nowadays I look at these people who are maybe better than me. I look at them and find inspiration from that. I look at what they are doing better. I also find myself I also come up with my own unique way, so that I can do the same thing better. So the moment you do this, the moment you look at other people and maybe you look at other people, not to compare yourself to them, but to find an inspiration and motivation for you to move from one step to another. This is actually going to make you happy, because you won't be frustrated. You won't be competing with anyone. You won't be competing with anyone, but you'll be competing with yourself. And when you're competing with yourself, you won't be frustrated on that. And actually, that is going to make you happy. So I stopped myself when I looked at other people, those successful people, the success on what they do, and I find inspiration from that. And that is what I did to stop comparing myself to those people. So if you know that you're doing that, then this is time for you to stop that, and look at these people who are doing better in those things that you also want to do, to be better at, and find an inspiration out of that. And don't look at them as people you're competing with, because this is actually going to mess you up. So I did something else to prevent myself from comparing to myself to other people. So I realized that everyone is unique in his or her own way. That's it. I realized that everyone is unique in his or her own way. If you think about that, sit down and look at the other people and what they do. Those people have something unique about them, and you also have something unique about you. Those people also wish that they had that unique thing that you have. It's actually, you may actually don't know about that. Actually, you don't know if you have something unique. But those people who are looking at you out there, they also say that you have something unique. They also wish to be you. And that's it. You have to know that the way you handle your things, the way you handle yourself, the way you take care of your body, the way you take care of yourself, the way you do things is actually not the same way that those people are doing their things. You are facing your own challenges, and those people are also facing your challenges. So your situation cannot be matched. You guys cannot be matched. You cannot be matched in any way. So this is what I did. I just sat down and realized that everyone is unique in his or her own way, and that is when I stopped comparing myself to other people. Other people. The moment you sit down and you think about yourself, and you think about the other people, then you'll realize that you have something unique about you, and they have something unique about them. They also have something else that is unique about themselves. So I did that, and it's actually stopped me from comparing myself to other people. And actually, this is healthy. Because I have something unique, but they don't have. Yeah, maybe they have something that I don't have, but I also have something that I'm proud of. So if you do that, then you stop comparing yourself to other people. That is what I can tell you. So another thing you have to know is that if you want to stop comparing yourself to other people, you have to appreciate the differences. Yeah, you should appreciate the differences. If you want to stop comparing yourself to other people, you have to know that you can do the same thing as other people are doing, but you are not going to get the same results. You know why? Because you're unique on your own way. They are unique on their own ways. Because you have certain strengths, and they have certain strengths. You have certain weaknesses, and they have certain weaknesses. So things actually can't go the same way as you do. So if maybe you see someone, maybe let me say someone doing something that maybe you want to do, and they are getting good results out of that. Don't think that you can do the same thing and use the same principles and use the same formula that they're using. You can also end up with the same results that maybe they are getting. No. That is wrong. That is wrong. Yeah, that is wrong. You have to appreciate the differences. You have to know that people are different. As I said, people are different in their own ways. You are different in your own way, and the way you handle your issues is not the same way that they handle their issues. Their life is on different path. Your life is also on a different path. You have to know that. You have something unique, they also have something unique up there. You have your own weaknesses, they also have their own weaknesses and strength, and that's it. You have to appreciate the difference. The moment you look at other people that you aspire to be like, maybe you compare yourself to, then this is the moment you'll be able to sit down and appreciate the differences. You'll be able to appreciate that. You'll be able to understand that people are different, and that's it. Because people are not the same. People are not going to be the same, no matter how much maybe they are doing similar things. No matter what they do in their lives, no matter their career. Even if you're doing the same career and that person else that you're comparing yourself to is doing the same career, you have to know that you're not always going to get the same results. And these differences that we have, these differences that we actually face, then these differences are what makes us unique. And these differences that we have actually make us coexist in the community, in the society. And that's it. So you have to appreciate the differences, and you have to understand that people will never be the same. So the moment I started appreciating the differences, I started appreciating, no, I can be skinny, and that guy can be bulky. Yeah, maybe I can be like this, maybe poor in speaking. Maybe that guy can be better at certain thing because maybe of different things. And you know what? You have to appreciate the differences. And the moment you do that, then this is when you'll be able to stop comparing yourself to other people. I did that, and actually it's really helped me a lot, and actually have evolved as a person. And actually I'm so happy with how with how I perceive myself. I'm happy, as in actually it has improved my self-esteem to another level. And I'm sure you can do the same, to achieve the same things that I'm actually achieving. So I did that. So appreciate the differences, and you'll be able to stop yourself from comparing yourself to other people. And another thing that I did to stop comparing myself to other people is that I found several ways to improve myself every single day. Yeah, I look at myself currently in the position that I am, and I look back maybe some few years or some few weeks or some few months, the person who I was back then and the person who I am currently. And when I look at that, I find that, you know what, I'm actually improving. My life is actually getting better. I'm actually doing things. I'm actually achieving things. I'm actually meeting my goals, Everything is going on amazing. And because I look at things at my own perspectives, and this actually makes me happy. I try to compete with myself. I don't compete with other people. I try to do things to improve myself every single day. Because if you look at yourself back, maybe, let me say some few months back, maybe you realize that in few months back, and maybe back then, I had a weakness. Maybe I was not better at doing, maybe at writing, and this month I'm getting better at it. Maybe back then I was not better at expressing myself before the camera, but right now I'm doing it better. The moment you compete with yourself, you think of improving yourself from back then who you were to the person who you are currently. The moment you think of improving tiny details about yourself every single day, then this is when you stop comparing yourself to other people. And this is going to make you happy, and you are going to see positive changes in your life. You are going to improve your confidence. You are going to improve yourself. You are actually going to get things done. You are going to achieve so many things in life. So guys, that is what I did. Actually, that is what I did, and I thought I should share with you guys so that you can also do the same to experience these changes that I'm experiencing. So I stopped comparing myself to other people. when I started doing those 5 things that I've just shared with you guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe so that you keep on seeing similar content. And I really appreciate it. It really means a lot if you reach the end of this video. And thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.